they have guns. They will fight with anything, even zombies. We've heard about these people. Apparently, there's an entire community of people who live off the grid, completely disconnected from the modern world. They grow their own food, make their own clothes, and they have their own currency. And most importantly, they have guns. And they will use those guns to fight anything, even zombies. It all started when one of the members of this community was bitten by a zombie. It happened right outside their settlement. He was brought back in barely alive, and the community had to take drastic measures. Luckily, they had a secret weapon, a gun that could shoot anything. This gun was designed by one of the members who was also a doctor. He made it out of a mixture of lead, mercury, and other chemicals. It didn't have any moving parts. It was basically a big metal tube with a trigger. But when it was fired, the combination of chemicals produced a cloud of lead that would poison anything or anyone, really, in its path. The first time they used it, they shot the recently turned zombie in the head, just like in the movies. But instead of blowing his head off, the gun just kind of slowed him down. The zombie staggered around for a few minutes, then collapsed and never got up again. Word got around and people started coming from all over the country to see these zombie busters in action. They had to put a price on it because people were getting greedy. But even so, they weren't able to save everyone. There were still a lot of casualties. But then something strange happened. The people who were bitten by the zombies didn't turn into zombies themselves. They did something else. They started to glow. It wasn't like a radioactive glow. It was more like a bioluminescent glow. They looked like they had been dipped in neon paint. This community became known as the Beacon because of the way the infected glowed in the dark. People came from all over the world to study them. But no one was able to figure out why the people glowed or why they did turn into zombies. One theory is that the lead from the gun actually saved them. Maybe the zombies were somehow immune to the chemicals, but the lead triggered some kind of biological response that kept them from turning. Or maybe it was all just a coincidence. Whatever the reason, these people have guns and they're not afraid to use them. So if you ever see a group of people running through the woods with guns, don't try to stop them. Just let them pass. They're probably on their way to stop a zombie outbreak. Thanks for watching. See you next time.